And so, yeah, it was perfect. Nice, great race, and great outcome.
How important to have a guy like that in front to chase you?
I mean, yeah, I think, that's something I really appreciate about Jakob is he kind of like elevates all of us and pushes all of us to achieve things that we didn't think we could achieve. Like, I came in being like 345 would be like a really good race for me, and I'm like excited to go out and get that, and then I ran like 343, like a second from the world record. I'm just like, how the hell did I do that? It's just because like you have someone that keeps pushing you on and kind of makes you keep on fighting for it even when you're feeling really down. So, yeah.
How exhausting is that final 100? Like,
very. I just because I don't think I've really been like that close to him in like a while. And so like I'm just like trying to give it like every single thing I have. From last race, I just want to leave it all out there, and I definitely did, but not quite enough to get there. But still super happy with how I raced.
Is that affirming?
Mind at all? Like I'm close to him. I'm still with him. I'm still with him. Like you haven't been with him at that point earlier this year.
Yeah, coming that last 200, I was like, I know I have a little more because I always do, and I just gotta like keep pushing it. And I think obviously he would have a little more too, and I couldn't really close that gap. But still, I feel like I'm always confident in my kick and my ability to just like keep pushing you when every cell in my body is screaming at me to stop. But yeah, no, it's crazy.
what's that conscious move, sort of like when the two of you did break away, like you just glued yourself to him?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize we had broken away until like, I don't know, I looked up at the screen once and I was like, oh, they are gone. But ideal scenario for me, honestly, because then I have to like deal with less people around me. I can it's just at that point, it's just a race to just like run fast and see who can win. I really appreciate, and it just felt like, really did feel like it was just like me and him, and just like hammering to see who's going to be faster that day, and what a great show. So,
if you'd been told last September or October, hey, you're going to cap your year running at 3:43 mile, what would you have said?
I said crazy, probably. I think I have this like constant, at least a little bit self-doubt at all times, and so like I have like goals that I feel like are achievable, but then I get to a certain time it's like, nah, we're not gonna do that yet. Like I always think it'll come later or something, and it always just ends up coming way sooner than I think. So that's basically been this entire year, and I've been really, really happy with it because of that.
Well, on the other hand, it sounds like you are not limiting yourself, even if you have the self-doubt. You sound like you're not interested in limiting yourself.
No, yeah. I'm honestly just like, I want to see what I can achieve, but like, then I just have like certain expectations always, and then I just blow past those expectations. But, it is what it is. It's super great.
Even after finishing second, like at the very end, like you jumped or something like that. Like you had some excitement there. I guess. Where did that come from? Because you're famously just pretty even keel, chill.
I think just having like my last race be, here at this huge meet, running a spectacular time against the best competition the world has to offer, is just really, really exciting for me, and just basically kind of how I want to cap every season. I feel like, if the Worlds ended up being the last race, maybe I'd have like be a little more excited after that. But it's just, to have this really be the last one, to really be on break after this is just so exciting for me, and I think I kind of felt that when I crossed the line a little bit.
You've run here a lot. Did you sense how animated the crowd was and a little bit of Hayward Mansion?
Yeah, it was definitely a lot louder than normal, I think, just because I think they all knew what we were doing, and like coming into that last lap, it was just this roar. I even heard a little bit of like the OAC fans like just like, oh, OAC, and that was great. But yeah, it was just really, really amazing to kind of be. I feel like that was like a true Hayward magic moment. That I only raced here twice this year, but probably the best one I had this year.
If you look at the scoring tables, like this performance is a leap up from what you've been doing in the 1500. Like, have you seen anything in practice that indicated this sort of performance was coming?
Not really. I feel like I don't really know a good way to explain it. I feel like the 1500 to like mile conversion is like not as accurate as it should be. We just don't run the mile enough to really like kind of make that happen, but I just feel better. I don't know, not because I'm American, but I just feel like really good when I run a mile. Whereas like 15s, I feel like I just do it all the time. It is what it is. But
Jakob was talking about the wind on the back straight coming into the race. Like, did you feel it at all, or is he blocking it all for you?
I felt it a little, but he was more so blocking it for me, I'd say. I feel like I don't know, it's not like he was like a giant wall, like I didn't feel it at all. But like, I definitely probably felt it a little less than he did, if I had to guess. But I usually don't take wind too much into account when I'm racing, so I think I'm just very like focused on the race and not like what else is happening.
You gonna buy him a beer or some
I mean,
prize or
probably
reward?
tomorrow since he's racing again. But yeah, I'll try to meet up with him later and give him a nice drink for having a great season just like me. So.
Are you willing to put, I guess, rematch with him? We could obviously do this again here next year. Indoors, Milrose, Wanamaker. I mean, he's pretty tied to leaving, but do you want to see it happen?
I mean, I'd love to see him come to Milrose. I feel like after this whole year and after last February anyway, I feel like that world record there definitely feels a lot more attainable after you run like 3:43. Maybe that's just me, but like I feel pretty good about it, and I feel like it'd be really exciting to have him there for just having like a lot more world-class level athletes there. But still, it'll be a great race at the for sure.
Were you nervous this morning?
Nervous?
Yeah.